Aloha, super friends. Aloha YouTube Live, aloha TikTok Live. Welcome to another exciting episode of Galactivated Yoga on the Beach. Yay! Kristar Galactica, your fairy god sis, and Saint Joe Narcata. We are Galactivators, and of course Princess Charlie, our little fluff ball. Here to join you today on the beautiful beach in gorgeous Love Beach. Thank you everyone joining us on our live right now. We invite you to take the next hour or so of your beautifully busy lives and step outside if you're able to. Put down a blanket, a sheet, a yoga mat, and prepare to enter the space of oneness. Space of Galactivations. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the follows. Thank you, super friends. Thank you, everyone, for being here with us today. And invite you to find your comfortable, easy seated pose. Roll the shoulders back and down a few times. And we're going to settle in. And as we drop in, super friends, I'd love to share what's going on galactically and also remind everyone that our subscribers are welcome to comment in the chat on our TikTok stream. And we will do our best to include your comments in our Galactivation today. So today, as you may or may not know, we are in the 12th day of our yellow seed wave spell. So all of those seeds of our wizardry, our creation, our spiritual powers are ripening today. They're flowering and fruiting. Our sacral chakra, Svadhisthana, our creative center, and our feeling center is maturing today and producing its fruits. Today is the visionary crystal eagle day, the eagle of accomplishment. So today's the day where we are growing our spiritual wings, awakening that higher mind visionary sights. We are connecting in oneness to the world, to one another. We're joining together to celebrate our accomplishments. And we invite you to ask yourself over this last 13 days, 12 days, what has transpired in your life that you are happy with and satisfied? What accomplishments have come to be realized by you? What are you loving and happy about? And over the next 13-day cycle, what are you excited about receiving as we prepare to enter the yellow southern castle of giving? Thank you so much for the follow. So the galactic forces are working with us to amp up our ability to share our talents and gifts, to see the bigger picture and to share it with others, to join with others at our hearts, to connect in that higher mind, that higher space. So I invite you, super friends, to begin our practice with bringing our arms up to the sky, palms reaching up. Find that space in between, and with your mind's eye, just look up at that infinite, 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 infinite space. And find the energy, the pure source energy, the creator force. And let's clap our hands together and just bring that to in front of our mind's eye as an intention. May we open our mind to the subtle energies of light, the above place, ultraviolet, X-ray, gamma ray waves of light. May we receive that into our bodies as we bring our hands in front of our throat, our mouth. May our words reflect this infinite, limitless, eternal stream of light. And let's begin with an Om to get together today. A, O, U, and silence. Deep breath in. And bringing our palms together in front of our hearts, bowing our head to our hearts. Just inviting that source energy, that creative force, this yoga to be inside of our hearts as we place our left hand on our heart center, right hand on our left, just bowing to this power center within us. And just make that first contact with your heart, super friends. Om Namah Shivaya. And invite that divine balance between our masculine and feminine energies to be here within us. And then let's bring our hands down to our legs and just once again look up at that inner mind's eye, the Ajna chakra, third eye. Close our eyes down and just focus on our breath with a deep listening, deep awareness. Listening to your heartbeat, sounds beyond the noise, the chatter. Om Namah Shivaya. Visualize the energy aligning with us from the above place and the below place, the heavens and the earth. And then let's inhale our arms up as we enter the vertical time zones. Divine bliss, and then exhale, twist to the right, lifting our heart, stretching our eyes. Om Namah Shivaya. Wherever we go, we are always in peace and bliss, deep breathing and happiness, plugged into that source. Inhale, arms up overhead. We're going to play with shifting the crossing of our legs without touching them. Yes. Leaning back. And exhale, twisting to the other side. Sitting up nice and tall, stretching those eyes. Inhaling, arms up to center, interlace those thumbs, lean back. Look through your third eye, out your halo crown, and up to the space above where your hands are. The soul star chakra at the top of your aura. Visualize that grid around you, filling in that energy field of light. And we'll take an affirmation. Please repeat after me. I am a being of light. Om Namah Shivaya. I am a being of light. I am a being of light. And then let's bring our hands forward and walk ourselves forward. Super friends. Tucking our chin under, just stretching into our spines. Find that deep breath. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the follows. Thanks to our gifters. Thanks to our subscribers. Thanks for being here with us today. Finding that breath, that meditative mind. Entering the alpha brainwave, the meditative mind, from beta, the thinking mind. And dropping deeper into theta. Accessing that super conscious, subconscious highway. As we walk our hands up, let's bring our hands back behind and unwind those legs and shake them out. And then let's inhale, arms up. Focus on our intent. And exhale, bringing those hands forward into a forward fold. If you could reach your toes, give them a spread, a stretch. Once again, if you want to comment, please join us on our TikTok live, Galactivators. We're also on YouTube live where you can watch the replay. Inhale, lifting our heart. Let's bring our arms up, back behind, fingers behind us facing forward, press into the ground. Lift our hearts, big smile. As we breathe in, pointing our toes, lifting our hips, reverse plank. And slowly coming on down as we bend that right knee, hugging this leg in. Let's take this right arm up and back. Taking a twist here. Lifting our hearts, stretching our eyes. Find that breath. As we inhale, briefly twisting the other way. And coming on back to center, crossing this right leg over the left, bringing that right heel close to that left hip and stacking our knees. Let's inhale our arms up and then bending that elbow. Let's grab that left elbow with our right hand. Pulling down, breathing. Deep breath. And hinging at the waist. Om, Om, Om. Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. And releasing our hands down to our legs, stretch those toes. Tucking our chin under. And walking ourselves back up. Arms come out and up and back, stretching back. Lean back. Let's lift this leg up. Make circles with that ankle one direction and the other direction. And then let's hug this leg in, bringing that inner elbow to our sole. The other one above that knee, clasping those hands, sitting up nice and tall and just gently rocking that hip side to side. Stretch your neck, stretch your eyes. Find those deep exhales. And release. Let's take a wide leg intermission before we do the other side and walk our hands forward, keeping those feet flexed, spreading those yogi toes. And then walking our hands over to the right. Thank you so much for the likes. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the gifts. Thanks to our subscribers who's welcome to comment. Folding over this right leg. Be present in that left sole. Let's bring this right hand down and elevate this left arm up. Turning our gaze up towards those left fingertips. Tongue to the roof of our mouth, pressing up, suction cup in between our teeth, inside the tooth line. Breathing in and out our nose, deep belly breath. Visualize beautiful golden beams of light in your mind's eye, shooting all through your body, into your heart. And exhaling this left hand down, walking over through center, folding through this center one more time. And then we'll make our way over to the other side, framing that left leg. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Left hand down, right arm extends up, opening our heart, stretching our eyes. Pressing that tongue up to the roof of our mouth, engage our root. Visualize beautiful bands of light in our mind's eye, going into our lungs, our heart, our fingertips, our toes, like a starfish. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands walking out back through center, folding once again. And rising on back up, bending this left knee in, sitting up nice and tall, wrapping our arms around this leg, and inhale. Left arm up and back behind us, pressing it against our spine, sitting up tall and then turning. Belly, shoulders, neck, eyes. Spreading those yogi toes. And of course, you're welcome to bring this arm to the top of that thigh, if that will help you twist further into this space. Om Namah Shivaya. And as we breathe in, briefly twisting the other way. And coming back through center, stacking those knees on top of one another, bringing that left heel close to our right hip. Inhale, stretch those arms up. Gratitude, thankfulness for the blue skies overhead as we bend this right elbow. Pulling down, pressing that head back. Right hand to the back of our heart and hinging at the waist. Thank you for the likes, super friends. Thank you so much. Find that breath. Notice what comes up, what emotions pop up. Om Namah Shivaya. Stepping into that observer mode. Svadhyaya. And then let's bring these hands forward. Stretch those toes, folding over ourselves. Inhaling, arms up to the sky. Exhaling, hands back behind. Fingers forward, unwind that leg. Rotating that ankle around. One direction, the other direction. And bringing this leg down. Let's come all the way back onto those forearms, those elbows, as we point our toes, take it into fish, lifting our heart, our head, our crown up and back, pointing those toes, legs together. Maybe our head, our crown can make it to the ground. Keep lifting our heart, pressing yourself up with those forearms. And slowly coming onto our back sides. Let's take our knees, bend that right knee in, and twist, bringing it to the left side across our body as our right arm stretches up and back. Right shoulder to the ground, deep twist, turning our head towards that right arm. Inhaling back to center. Bringing that left knee in and over to the right side as we extend this left arm and shoulder up and back. Inhaling back to center, hug both knees in. And then as we exhale, let's rock on up to seated, bringing those feet together and folding forward into our butterfly. Let those hands hang, our head hang. Find that breath. Notice your mind, what thoughts come up. And then let's rise up and take a little drink break. And then swing those legs on over to this side, moving that fleshy part out and sitting down between your legs if that feels good, or you could just sit on top of your legs. Let's take our left arm, inhale up and back and wrap around our back, and then dropping that right ear towards our right shoulder, bringing our hand up to our head, just gently stretching our head and neck over to the side. And releasing. Let's make some circles with our arms. And then wrapping that right arm behind our back. Fingers over on the left side, dropping that left ear over towards our left shoulder. Left arm up and over, just gently place it on your head to stretch your neck. Breathe into your intention. Om Namah Shivaya. Good, inhaling back to center. Placing our hands on our shoulders. Let's make some circles. And then take some side to side twists. All right, coming back to center, let's walk ourselves back. So make sure there's room behind you and take your time because this can be intense on your knees. Slowly easing your way back. Maybe you can come all the way onto your back or bring your crown to the ground. Om Namah Shivaya. Om. Slowly coming up, walking ourselves forward. And you can come up and bring those knees together underneath you, and we'll stretch forward into a child's pose. Lifting our heart up and over, let's walk our hands over to the right side. Inhale, arms up and over to the left side. Stretching into that right side of our body. Inhaling back to center, let's press up into a tabletop. So hands under our shoulders, knees under our hips. Inhale, drop our belly, lift our gaze, our drishti, and then exhale, arch our spine, drop our crown for cat. Flowing with our breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Press into the ground, pull those hips forward. Come into neutral. Let's curl those toes, lift those knees, press up and back, downward dog, please. Flat palms, press into the ground, bending one knee at a time, reach the other heel down. press into the ground, lift those hips high. Gazing with our drishti in and up at that third eye. Visualize a big ball of light, a fireball inside. Blasting light all the way up and down our spine. Coalescing in our heart, shooting rainbows worldwide. Super friends, Galactivate! And looking forward between our hands, let's walk our feet up and bring it into a forward fold. Walking our hands over to the right side. And walking our hands over to the left side. And breathing our way back to center. Let's heel toe those feet a little further away from one another. We're going to bring that left hand down. Inhale our right arm up. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up. Inhale. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, right arm down. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, keep flowing like this. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep on flowing. Breathe in, lift the right hand. Breathe out, bring it down. Breathe in, lift the left arm. Breathe out, bring it down. A few more rounds. Hands to our hips, inhale flat back. And then all the way up to standing. Bending those knees. Let's rotate heels in, toes out. Blessings. And elevate our arms up, cactus arms. Palms up as we squat on down, goddess pose. Blessings. See if we can line up a straight line with our bodies. Squatting on down. And then coming on up, heel toe. Those feet together, hands together. And then shake it out. Shake out your hips, your hands, your legs, your shoulders, your face. Do a little twisting side to side. Let our hands slap our bodies. Shaking our hands out. Give yourself a little face yoga, a little ear massage. Any tension in your jaw. Bring those feet together. Sit back into a chair as you massage your jaw muscles, hands on your face. Use your knuckles to massage any tension. Your ears, the side of your face. Tapping on the top of our head. We are calm, we are peaceful, we are centered, we are serene. Clarity. Let's bring our arms up as we sit back even further into our thunderbolt. Kapow. Super friends,
Galactivate.
And then rising on up. Come on to our tippy toes. Lean up and back. And exhale, release. All right. Hands to our hips. Let's inhale this right leg up and forward. floating it on forward. Bend into that front knee. We're going to take our arms opposite and just swing. One arm forward at a time. So we bend into that front knee. Make sure you can see your big toe, your second toe. Keep breathing. All right, then we'll reach up with both arms, stretch. And as we exhale, bring these hands down, drop that knee. Make sure this knee's still over our ankle. If you need to adjust yourself, give that to yourself. Deep breath in. Exhale, hips back, toes up. Inhale, bend, extend. Exhale, straighten. Thank you for the likes. Inhale, bend that knee. Exhale, hips back, toes up. Inhale, bending that knee. And exhale. Inhale, bending that knee. Let's heel toe and take this foot over to the left side, squaring our hips to our pigeon, lifting our heart, looking up, and then walking ourselves forward. Cradling our head in our hands. Inhale, rising on up. So we're going to add just a little bit more. Now here you can place your right hand on that thigh if you like, and we'll inhale this left arm up. And as we exhale, we're going to bring this left shoulder and left cheek down to the ground. And this deepens the intensity here. Right hand can be placed on the ground in front of that arm, forward, or you can bring it up to the sky or wrap it behind your back and grab that right foot if you like. Find your breath. Gazing in and up at that third eye. Om Namah Shivaya. Breath as we unwind this right arm, bringing it on up. Left arm, make some big circles. And bringing it on down. We're gonna swing this right leg back, bringing ourselves forward towards a cobra. Dropping those thighs down. Roll the shoulders back away from our ears. Press into the ground, looking up at that third eye. Shivaya. No. And elbows in as we lower on down. Curl those toes. Hands in that push-up position. Pressing up through plank. And then back to downward dog. Just notice the differences between the sides. Deep breath in. Looking forward between our hands, and at the bottom of our exhale, walk, hop, or float our feet forward between our hands. Inhale, lift our hearts. Exhale, fold. Leading with a heart reverse swan dive, rising on up. Palms together, lean back. And hands into our hearts. Just notice the differences between the sides. Om Namah Shivaya. All right. Intermission time before we do the other side. Let's place our hands on our shoulders and twist side to side. Right, and release. Inhale, arms up to the sky, left arm, left leg elevates up. And then we're gonna float that leg forward, coming up on our back, tippy toes, bending into that front knee. Nice deep lunge. Make sure you can see your big toe and second toe, and then we're gonna rotate those arms. Into that front knee. Keep breathing. And bring these hands down to the ground. Make sure that knee's stacked over our ankle. Breathe into that hip flexor in the back. Deep breath in, and then exhale, send those hips back, toes up, nose to knee. Inhale, bending that knee forward. Exhale, sending those hips back. Inhale, bending that knee forward. Let's do one more just for fun. Exhale, send those hips back. Toes up, nose to knee. Inhale, bend that knee forward, and then let's heel toe. Left foot over to the right side. Squaring those hips forward, flexing that foot. Coming onto the top of that back leg and foot. And then we'll walk ourselves forward for our sleeping swan. Deep breaths in and out your nose, tongue on the roof of your mouth. Breath in, beginning to rise up. Bringing that left hand to that leg. Let's bring our right arm up to the sky. And as we exhale, bring that right shoulder and right cheek down to the ground. Deepening this twist. Left hand can be on the ground for support. Or stretch it forward, or reach it up to the sky, or wrap it behind your back. Just find your breath. And unwinding those arms, pushing ourselves on up, swinging those legs back around, slithering into our cobra again now, dropping those thighs, shoulders roll back and down, bringing that gaze up, big smile, gratitude, appreciation, thankfulness. Then curl those toes as we lower elbows in, pressing on up to plank. And then let's play with lowering down, taking our 5-a-day push-up challenge. Breathing as we rise, lowering down as we exhale. Pressing on up, back to down dog. Feet step just a little closer. Bending our knees as we inhale, looking forward between our hands. And at the bottom of our exhale, walk, hop, or float our feet up to our hands. Coming into a forward fold. Grabbing our opposite elbows, let's just sway side to side. And releasing, inhale, lifting our heart. Exhale, fold. Leading with our heart, reverse swan dive, arms out and up. Gather this blue skies. And palms into our heart. All right, super friends. Now we're going to take our arms and we're going to cross our right arm on top of the left at the elbows. And then either going to bring the back of our hands together, right elbow on top of the left, or bring our palms together for eagle. So just with our arms now, we're going to bring our hands towards our nose and lean up and back. And lean forward. Breathing in, lean up and back. Breathing out, lean forward. Breathing in, lean up and back. Breathing out, come forward, bending those knees. And then we're going to lift this left knee and cross the left knee over the right and tuck those toes behind. Pulling up with those arms as we sink our hips back for our eagle pose on the Crystal Eagle of Accomplishment Day. The final day of our Galactic Activation portal, super friends. Galactivate! Our super dragon wizard powers are blooming today. those hands. Taking one arm forward, one arm back. Hi, baby. Good doggy. That's a good doggy. Good girl, Charlie. All right, so now we're going to bring our left elbow and cross it over the right. And either back of our hands together or bring those palms together, legs together. Hands at our nose, we're gonna lean up and back as we breathe in. Breathe out, dropping those arms down. Lean up and back as we breathe in. Breathe out. Oh, the baby. Fill up with the love of dog as we breathe in. Leaning up and back. And breathe out. And on forward. Coming back to center. Legs together. Take this right knee, cross it over the left. Tucking our toes behind. Gazing in and up at that third eye as we bend into that left knee, sitting back into that balancing pose. And release our legs, release our arms, circle the arms out. Bringing our hands to our lower back, leaning back. And hinging at the waist, leaning forward. Bring our hands to the ground. Take our feet wide enough so you can get your crown on the ground. Can you? When we're in a nice juicy spot, you're welcome to interlace your fingers behind your back if that feels good. Let the shoulders, those arms fall back. 3 deep breaths here like this, in and out. Om Namah Shivaya. And releasing our hands. Let's bring our knees down. And swing those legs around. So we're going to use our core now. Build up a little core strength. So we're going to take some crunches. So let's start with some V-sits. So lifting our knees, our legs up off the ground. Squeezing those knees in and exhale. And then bringing our torso down to the ground. Lightly interlacing our fingers behind our neck. We'll do some crunches here. Elevating this right leg up, let's cross this right ankle over the left thigh and extending this right arm out to the side, just crunching this left elbow towards this right knee. Releasing our head back. Before we do the other side, let's draw this left leg in. Bring this right hand between your legs. Grab that left shin. Left fingertips grab the right, flexing our feet into that figure four. Right arm presses that right thigh forward. Feet are flexed. Find the breath. Releasing our hand, crossing those knees, squeeze those knees in, circling our ankles. Extending this right arm and shoulder up and back, and then taking a deep twist. Dropping those knees over to the side. Coming on back to center, adjusting ourselves. Interlacing both knees down, our fingers behind our neck. Let's take some crunches. And elevating this left leg up, hooking that left ankle on that right thigh, extending that left arm out to the side, and breathing, crunching, right elbow towards that left thigh. And releasing our head down to the ground. Right leg starts coming in, extending this left arm between our legs, wrapping that left hand around that right shin or thigh, interlacing those fingers around one another as we flex those feet, squeezing these legs in, pressing on that left thigh with that right upper arm, that right forearm. Flexing your feet, deep breaths, gazing in and up at that third eye. Tongue on the roof of your mouth. Pull that belly in as you exhale. Visualize in your third eye, your body filling up with light, the meridians, the nadis, the energy centers opening with electricity, with electromagnetism, geothermal energy, vapor extending out of us, carbon leaving us. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. And releasing our hands, touching that right foot down, scooching our hips to the left as we drop our knees over to the right side. Left arm and shoulder extend up and back, twisting the other way. Inhaling back to center, hug those knees in. Rock that lower back side to side. And then let's take it into happy baby. Feet up to the sky. Grab your hands on the outside of those soles. Knees bent wide to the outside of our hips. Rocking our lower back side to side. Breathe in the spirit of happiness. Let's take some laughter yoga. Feet together, knees together, curl up in a little ball. Squeeze everything tight, 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 the tightest of them all. And then release, allowing everything to open. Head, neck, spine in a straight line. Arms and legs fall open away from your body. Gazing in and up at that third eye point. And then allow everything to relax and just melt into the silence beyond the sounds. Envisioning your intent shine once again, and then just melt and let go. And we'll be back for our Galactivation after brief silence. bliss waves start flowing from the higher planes, dimensions of light, filling up your being from the top of your crown to the tip of your spine. Light flows around and awakens you inside. Light super consciousness, divine energies, manifesting eternal bliss in your energy as you rest and receive. Just relax and simply be. You are a multidimensional master in a physical body. The third dimension of yourself, the sight, the smells, the sounds, is awakening something more as well. The sixth sense awakening now into the higher galactic consciousness. You super shine like a supernova with your body now made of light. From your heart, the earth starts to issue a heartbeat, a drumbeat beyond time, coursing now through your bodies into the fifth dimension, beyond the physical senses. This heartbeat resonates bliss from your toes to your fingertips, blasting out your crown around. Your aura is filled with light without making a sound. Now your body is shining bright. A signal, a frequency, an energy, a vibration that's so high. It's beyond what our physical senses perceive. The senses only 5. Our sixth sense knows our mastery, like spider senses arising. We tune into source energy, our spirit body supersizing, jumping up the frequency, the octaves, the locus of light. You're a being that's made of energy, awakening your insight. You see inside your body the love that starts to grow. The ether, the energy body within you radiantly glows. In the eye of the tornado, everybody, you shine just like a star, being born out of the inferno, the conscious mind that we are. Our super conscious crystal self, just like a diamond shard, connects us to the bedrock below, the earth mother that we are. Her children, in our hearts we remember that we are created by life, and in the image of the divine mother we are growing large and upright, uniting together with our hearts, one family, one life, one tribe, a deep remembrance of who we are. From the depths of our being, we are divine. We hold this now close to our hearts like a sword that's made of truth. Our mastery and leadership parts. We remember who we are and who are you. Om Namah Shivaya. This light washes over us like a wave. We remember who we are this beautiful day, eternally yoked in yoga supreme. We are eternal masters, living this life dream in delta brainwave and gamma 2, restored and recovered to the highest you. Super consciousness, we are inside as we breathe this eternal bliss, source energy. Now arise. Everywhere that we are, infinitely all the time, we are one with the universe. We are one with all life. We are one with the multiverse. We are one with the unified mind. And it's time for us to remember all this. Remember our human divine. Super conscious time. Om Namah Shivaya. And surrounded by bliss, 360 vision, stars passing to us, then through us. We feel their cosmic emanations. The Milky Way now surrounding us. The heavenly forces appear, and the Amrita that lives inside of us is dribbling down the center. The nectar of the gods, the immortality, are awakening inside of us like delicious sweet ice cream. We lick it up and relish it, this nectar of our lives. We fan the flames and embellish it, all Galactivations all the time. Thank you for the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, James. Appreciate it. Hand hugs from the depths of the core of our innermost being. We feel all the love surrounding us, outside us in our outer world. And we remember that this love originates within us, for we are love. And from our center, it unravels and swirls. From the depths of our being now, let's shoot an arrow out to life, to all of the corners of the globe, from the depths of our heart inside. Like we give this world all of our love and unfold it back into us inside. That we are this earth, and we are love, and we are all together, human divine, the galactic kind. In love, appreciation, gratitude, and affirming our success, we know that all is love, all is good, and we say, oh heavens, yes. We are loved and supported by our divine creator. And when spirit meets the flesh, there's nothing greater. That we are connected to our spiritual selves, one with the universal mind. A new wave of humanity, the Homo Galacticus kind. We welcome this and fully embody all the love of the universe has for us this time. And in this place, we fill to the heavens above, and in gratitude say all is well, all's good, and all's divine. Thank you for the gifts, Jay. Appreciate it too. As we come back into our body, we let the love flow through. Breathing so deeply, we send a wave of gratitude into our tomorrows, pre-paving all that we do with this golden energy, this prana kundalini shakti that oozes from our body, from our open third eye as a frequency, from our heartbeat, royal majesty, from our root and souls bound together in unity. We send a signal to the earth of satisfaction and accomplishment as a message to the mother to prepave our tomorrows with magnificence, that wherever we go and wherever we are, we live from that glow of our central golden heart. Om Namah Shivaya. Wherever we glow, there we are. Super friends, Galactivate! And wiggling our fingers, wiggling our toes, coming back to life. Stretch our arms up and grow. Reach above our ears and then draw our knees into our chest. Gather all the bliss up in here and affirm now our yogic success. That we are now in yoga, body, mind, spirit, breath, in super consciousness, gamma, delta, dreaming awake, our happiness, into that theta brainwave, our super conscious mind, reprogramming our subconsciousness, all Galactivations all the time, coming back in through alpha, that meditative mind, breathing our way into beta, our thinking mind back online, as we roll ever so slowly, like a new fetus born alive, coming into our uprighted seated position, slowly taking our time for sitting in our Buddhahood, in our meditation, head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Once again, listening inward to the frequencies and vibrations, being present, being quiet, and connected in as our divine. Om Namah Shivaya. Inhaling our arms up to the sky. Gather intent one more time. Pull it down the center line, bowing to the heart that lives inside. Divine in me, divine in thee. Eternal light, source energy. Magical words, please say it with me. Namaste. Thank you, Jay. Super friends, Galactivate. Thank you so much, super friends, for joining us and tuning in on YouTube Live and TikTok too. We appreciate and send our gratitude. Thank you, everyone, for your comments and being here too. We really appreciate all of you. Thank you for your gifts, and may the light be with you. Thank you, super friends. We invite you to go to Galactivators.com, sign up for our email list. You can also get our Galactivated gear, like our tiger short and jacket we're wearing here, and symbols like this from Nepal. Thank you for the likes, the follows, the shares. Thank you for our subscribers and gifters. We appreciate you all so much. And we invite you to join us this evening for our magical musical live streaming. And have the best day ever, super friends. Also, please check out our Galactivated new video, Santa is an Extraterrestrial. Once again, we are Galactivators, your fairy god fam. Christar Galactica, St. Joseph. Thanks for tuning in. Please have the best day ever. And we'll see you later on our live stream tonight, alligators.
Much love.
Until then, have the best day ever.